Pulling up to the gym right now. Saturday, 8 o'clock. Not much to say. We got a chest day on our hands. Not going to be... The thing I want to do is actually go pretty heavy on dumbbells. I haven't started with Dumbbell Incline in a long time. So I'm going to start with that. I want to get some dips in and then probably some Smith Incline as well. So a real pumpy kind of day. 2 steaks on the day. 6 grams of L-citrulline, 5 grams of creatine. And, well, let's just go get after it. Let's start it up. You guys want to know what really bothers me when I'm editing these videos and these first like warm-up clips? When this like isn't parallel with the top of the screen, where it's like slightly angled, and it's like that I think every time. And honestly, guys, okay, so my back is destroyed. Like yesterday, we came up here and destroyed back, but we need to warm up back before we get into chest, especially if we want to go heavy on the dumbbells. So we're not going to be doing too much, but like my back is tight right now, so we need to get some blood going before we start chest. Pull-ups are goated. All right, so we're gonna warm up the shoulders as well, and then probably just gonna do hanging leg raises rather than doing the planks and the push-ups to start. So a little bit of a modified warm-up for me. I'm looking at the heaviest dumbbells they got. I haven't worked with the heaviest in a long time. I think it used to be 120s, which is the last time that I worked with them. But I think they bumped them up. Like I can't tell you the last time I've done heavy dumbbell work. Like definitely a few months, 6, 8 months maybe. One more set like that, and then we'll do maybe 2 sets of abs and we'll start. Nobody's here, as expected though, you know, Saturday night. Ooh. Ooh. Don't need to do any more. Back's feeling better. Yeah. We're about ready to press. All right, we're gonna be working pretty heavy. We're gonna start with the 80s. And I should probably bring the camera up a bit, but I'll adjust it in a second. And I do have 130, so might work our way up there. See, I don't know. Don't want to be burning out too much if I want to go to the 130s. So maybe just a quick little easy set. As easy as hundreds can be. Alright, definitely could have controlled it a little bit better, you know, on the eccentric, but concentric felt fine. Always trying to be explosive on the concentric part, but didn't really want to wear myself out. We'll go slow on the eccentric on a few other movements. I'm thinking Smith Incline in particular, but I'm eyeing those 130s right now. 115, 130 next. Alright, I think the goal is to
do 130s for at least 6, maybe 8. This would be a top set. Top set of 130. I can't tell you, I don't think I've ever done 130s in my life. Take the 130s for a ride, hopefully 6 to 10. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, I wanted to get at least 6, but 5's not bad. Have my hip cramping a little bit. Let's grab, before we go to the incline, let's grab some lighter weights, burn out a little bit. Probably should have grabbed something a little bit heavier than 60s, but if you just focus on the stretch, you're fine. Controlling it. Oh. Oh. All right. We're gonna keep these for one more. All right, last one. Might throw some flies in here as well. Haven't really decided. Just depends on the stretch I want to get, how the set feels. Also, another thing, when you're finishing the contraction of the movement, thinking about puffing your chest out or finishing with your chest out. Could raise the seat up one as well to get a better incline. It's a good set. But particularly going wide, making sure I'm getting a good stretch at the bottom. Not really too focused on being explosive either. Oh yeah, all day, right there. I do like testing different angles, so that's what you guys are set with, looking into the mirror, looking back at me. We're not going to spend too much time warming up. Obviously, we're already pretty warm, and I want to do most of my sets at 185, so we got 225 on now for the second set. Well, we're going to give it a minute, and then we'll go. I also expect 225 to be pretty heavy, so not sure how many reps we're going to be doing. But the idea is just controlling the eccentric. That's where most of the muscle growth is going to happen anyways. One more. All right, let's get it all the way up. Maybe even do a few more, just give it a few seconds. And we were a little bit close on that first one, so honestly should have been a little bit wider. But it's fine, we can do it here. You know? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're coming. All right, let's get it. How many more? How many more? I don't know. $185. We're going to put the bench more at an incline. I really want to make sure that I'm stretching the top of my chest. So let's get this set up to where we want it again. Maybe flip the camera on me. Ooh. All right, so this is just finding out where I want to stretch right now. And I should be in a pretty decent spot, but I want to make sure that I really stretch the upper part of my chest when I'm doing this. So that's why we moved it up one. Right there. That should be good. That should be better. Yeah, it actually looks decent. I can never tell. All right. Yeah, and I can tell though. Let's get this set done. Let's get this set in the books. Whoo. Ooh, all right, one plate. Yeah, all right, we're gonna finish with some cables after this, cable flies. That's gonna be it. We're gonna go real light, focus on the squeeze, the contraction. So yeah, now thinking about it, I went from strength to stretch to the contraction. That's what I'm thinking right now. All right guys, last set, one plate. Let's get it. Ooh. A little bit wider. Yep. Oh. All right. A lot of that, there's a pretty big stretch on my front delt right there, and I felt like that's where I was getting a lot of the stretch. So whenever I think about that, I feel like I'm probably flaring my elbows a little bit too wide, and I also can scoot back in the bench a little bit. I think the reason that it felt tight was because I was bringing the bar real high up on my chest, and that's generally just going to stretch the front delt a little bit more. Yeah, you want to make sure, you know, the target muscle that you're working is the muscle you're getting the mind muscle connection with in the middle of the set. So like right there, I needed it to be my chest, but it turned into, I feel like, mostly my front delt. So we're calling this exercise. We're gonna go do some cables. Set of 10 to start. Let me move you guys. There's nobody really here. So we're going decently light. I'm planning on doing minimum of 4 sets, probably like 5 or 6. And not too long of breaks, really just getting a pump. I also feel like I say this every time that a noon cable flies, but like, I don't know, I always feel like I'm hugging a tree every time that I finish. Not keeping the elbows completely straight, unless I was going really wide, maybe I'd try that, although I feel like I'm always keeping a bend in my elbows. So keeping a bend in the elbows and then finish with the bend. And I never cross my hands either. I don't even like the idea of that. Because you want everything to be symmetrical, so you want every rep to basically look the same. I guess if you're alternating, I don't know, I just don't trust it. This will be the last one, high to mid. You can bring these high to mid or like high to low depending on how you want to do them. You can't really bring them high to high. I feel like that'd be a little funky. Might fuck with the shoulders a little bit. But I'll do high to low here and I'll do high to mid. It's pretty self-explanatory though. High to low, you're coming right here, just closer to your hips. And if you're going mid, take maybe a further step out. And it's bringing out there. And it's 2 different contractions. Maybe a little bit heavy, only getting 6 there. We'll drop it a little bit. Feels good though. I think I probably need to move the camera a little bit, but one or 2 more. Some good sets. And move you guys out a little bit. I'm just guessing that'll be a better angle. I don't really know. One of the last ones for the workout though. We're gonna do 1 more here and then we're gonna drop it low for a set. All right, one more. Last one of the workout, low to high. Probably one of my favorites to do. All right, guys. That's it. That's it for the workout. See you tomorrow.
Attention all lifetime members again.
Attention.
The club closes in 1 hour.
Chest pump. That's what I need to pay attention to. Oh, there's the chest. Chest is looking juicy. Shreds.